So this airfield is 500 QNH 10, probably 1020. Okay, it's cold. First start of the day.
Yep.
Mix your reach. Watch the light. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Plenty. Okay, 6 seconds when the light goes off. I found your aircraft actually starts quite on the reach side, so you could probably reduce it to 4 seconds. Just get to know your own aircraft. And then wait 20 seconds, let the fuel atomize. Okay? I normally do the fuel, and then I put my belt on, make sure I'm happy with everything. And you'll find that then it starts very well. Strap on, clear left, right, okay. Engage the artificial horizon, let it spill up first, let it pick up all the speed to be stable, and then very gently gauge it, gently. That way you avoid damaging the bearings inside. They're expensive to repair. When you come to shut down and put the helicopter in, wait until they completely stop spinning, or if you're in a hurry to put it in, leave the master switch on, carry on spinning, push it in, then switch everything off. Because while they're running down, if you hit a bump as you push the aircraft, you damage the bearings. You have a bit gyro weight inside.
So
and very, very small bearings. Gyroscopic. For this too.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you look after them, they will last forever. If you don't look after them, you're looking at about nearly £1,000 repair per unit. Up at 68%. 68%. Why? Because 70 and above is very harsh. Listen to the aircraft. Okay? There's this harshness in the freewheel assembly. Don't be there.
Is that the clutch noise?
It's a combination. It's mostly panels vibrating. Panels. But the clutch is also harsh there, so we try to avoid it. Okay.
Got Echo Papa, goodbye.
Bye.
Wycombe 03 to the end, hold Bravo, contact ground.
End and hold Bravo, contact ground. Victor Oscar final.
Got Victor Oscar, land after the twin vacation at the end of the runway, the wind is
1212. They're using ground. I've forgotten the ground frequency. 12175, I think. I wonder if it's here.
Yeah, 121775.
775.
Yep.
Excellent. Thank you. It's very unusual, but they try to do that over the weekends just to train themselves. It can be an extremely busy airfield over here. Yesterday was just pandemonium. You couldn't cut in on the radio. Wycombe, ground warning, helicopter, Charlie Echo Mike Charlie, radio check airfield data, please.
Charlie Echo Mike Charlie, Wycombe, good morning, you're visible on C5, runway 06, left-handing east, helicopter training air November, QNH 1021.
061021.
Ground, Wycombe 03, holding Bravo, request taxi please. Wycombe 03, ground taxi through to the apron. That's it for the apron, Wycombe 03. Wycombe 03, going to the hangars. No, we've parked this one on the back row. Is that Eurostar the way? I'm afraid the Eurostar on the one next to it's in the back, in the way. I don't
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So you happy? Sounds okay. Okay.
Yeah, fine. We did have problems with the squawk when we pulled it on.
Well, first of all, the switch was loose on the control knob.
Ah, right.
And the squawk stayed out all the time.
Yeah.
It was not regulated properly, but it's fine. I've flown in it, it's really, everything is fine.
And you don't call here for a start-up?
No.
No, fine.
They call. And nor do you need permission to depart.
Oh, right.
You don't need permission for circuits. They're just too busy to take all these calls.
Yes.
Ground, Victor Oscar's with you.
Okay, so once we reach the greens,
Hold it, Bravo.
75%,
Bravo.
you check your magnetos, and what you're looking for is not more than 7% drop over 2 seconds. 1,000, 2,000, we got 3% on the left, 1,000, 2,000 and 3% on the right. Free-wheel assembly, working fine, and then we come up, governor selected. The governor should be selected on all the time, but I'm a bit old-fashioned because I've learned without governors. I just try to control, and I also like to check the magnetos at 100%. So governor off here.
Is it the same figures?
Same figure, 70%.
Yep.
Mics, and your low RPM horn, 97%. There it is. Free-wheel assembly. Okay. Cyclic friction off. Collective friction off. Your door is closed and secure.
Secure in the back.
Secure. When I have stuff like that, I always lock the door.
Yes. Good
I had
idea.
a door come out, open on me, and smash the windscreen. I just lock them in. Okay. I don't like things flying out. Tower Heli Golf, Charlie, Mike, Charlie, ready to taxi.
Contact the tower 12655.
Go behind the next landing P28 on final, cross 06 behind.
My next landing, across behind.
Tower Heli Golf, Charlie, Mike, Charlie, ready to taxi.
Helicopter Golf, Charlie Echo, Mike, Charlie, Wycombe Tower. Good morning, lift and air taxi X-ray, the wind is 0309 knots.
X-ray, Mike, Charlie. Okay, so this is point Heli Air or H or hotel, they call it hotel for helicopters. And the next reporting point is X-ray. Having said that, they may ask you, or they may give you the option to depart straight to the south, which is good for you. But if they ask you to for the whole procedure, you will taxi from here to X-ray. And X-ray is just after the tower. A bit of concrete.
Golf Mike Charlie, continue air taxi, cross 06, follow the other R44, just crossing now.
Crossing active, I'm going via Romeo to show. So X-rays here.
Being followed over by another R44.
Okay, and then Romeo is the threshold of the grass runway.
Traffic on the cross.
You can see the R here. That's a Romeo. And then the other side of the runway is Point Zulu. Over here.
Golf Whiskey Echo at the 06.
That's a Zulu.
Departure. Golf Whiskey
Okay.
Echo, line up and wait.
So the idea is, if there's any gliders, and we just downwind over here, but that's fine. If there are any gliders to land, they hold your X-ray. If there's no gliders to land, there's no gliding at the moment, they will hold your Romeo to allow the fixed wings to land. If there's no fixed wings happening, they will cross you straight to November. All this grass area here is November.
Golf Whiskey Echo, clear for
Once
takeoff,
you're in November,
050 knots.
you can move freely up and down here. Today we're using 06, so the departure for 06 is basically straight to the north, but avoiding
Golf Delta Romeo downwind, touch and go.
the noise abatement area.
Final number 1.
Okay, number 1, Golf Delta Romeo.
India Tango 1021.
21, copy you.
So in this wooded area, there's a cluster of 6 houses. They're a no-no. There's an equestrian center there. You're better off going closer there than there. But pick up your height. Second height is 750 feet on the QFE or 1250 on the QNH. I've already set QNH for you. So you could easily be nice big height and avoid those houses here.
Lima Lima, report final number 2. Number 1's on base. Golf Whiskey Echo, helicopter traffic in your 10 o'clock approximately, just leaving the ATZ. Other than that, nothing else known. Report losing the frequency. We have the helicopter in sight, thanks. Golf Whiskey Echo.
Okay. So once you're out here, the ATZ finishes by the golden ball, the little ball. That's the point where you come in. If you were to visit us, you will come to the golden ball there, and then you will follow the circuit, either 24 or 06. Always follow the circuit, always avoid those houses there. I must be having an event over here. Lord Dashwood house here. He owns a lot of the land. Strange, all the cars.
Delta Romeo.
Okay, let's just pick up some height.
Delta Romeo, clear touch and go, wind 0207 knots.
Clear touch and go, Golf Delta Romeo.
Heli, Golf Mike Charlie, leaving the second to the north.
Golf Mike Charlie, QNH 1021, report rejoining.
1021.
The other helicopter just left the ATZ northbound also.
Copy, Mike Charlie. One, two, three. Okay, so you tend to cruise about 21.5. That's a good cruise speed to preserve your fuel. Max continuous will be 22.5, 22.75, depending on the pressure and the temperature of the day. Well, that's your cruise. Are you happy?
Yep.
Definitely happy?
Yep.
Okay.
Unless cleared to do so. There's no powered aircraft allowed in the overhead unless cleared due to gliding.
Have you flown it in auto, John?
Yep, autos have been set correctly, they're nice, safe. Please be careful when you're heavy and you enter the rotation not to cause a rotor overspeed. They're just nice and careful.
Yes.
When you learn to fly, the biggest pitfall is you have your friends in flying and you reducing the collective too quickly and the rotor RPM goes off the clock and causing damage.
Yep.
Your spindle bearings that were damaged?
Yes.
And caused because of that.
Yeah.
Golf Whiskey Echo is now clear of the circuit and leading to the southwest and going to en route. Roger, QNH 1021, goodbye. 1021, thanks.
120 knots is your VNE for gross weight at all up weight 2500. You see she's fine. I took it to 140 knots and she was fine. Tower Heli, Golf Mike Charlie rejoining left on the north.
Golf Mike Charlie, join low level to November, 06 left-hand circuit, QFE 1002.
0602. You got a nice day for you boys?
Yep.
Glorious day. The reason the window was crazed is because they had used a red sealant, an unused, unauthorized sealant. And you can see it on this screen.
Yep.
At least this one had very little effect, but it had effect on this one. So someone must have decided to put sealant because they had a problem leaking and reacted wrong solvent and damaged the window. They were not keen for us to change it, they just didn't want us to do it. I said no, it'll have to be changed. Another thing, not allowed to use anything to wash the screens other than immaculate clean water, bucket, soapy water, immaculate sponge, chamois leather. That's it.
No perspex cleaner?
No paper, no paper.
Alright.
Perspex cleaner is good, but it's expensive, you don't need it.
Yep.
No paper, no Scotch Brides, no squidges, the cars.
Yep.
Okay? It's just soft material, the way to consider it.
Yep.
Golf Lima, report fire number 2, number 1's on base.
2, Golf Lima.
Okay, now, are you marginal on fuel? Do you want me to top it up on fuel?
Oh, we're alright with...
You got plenty of fuel?
Yeah. Fine,
Okay.
thank you.
So the water tower is the edge of the circuit. Water tower, the barn over there, and finals. You can see the gliders on the south side. Unfortunately, they're doing gliding, so they won't allow you to go via Sierra. So you're gonna go just what we did, turn west and then south. Just over here, follow south.
Yep.
There's Henry over there. You'll be flying over George Harrison's house over here.
Ah, yes.
The Beatles.
Yeah.
Fixed wing and finals. What a lovely day.
Lovely.
Heli Golf Mike Charlie approaching Salute to Gyroscopic Heli.
One on the short final.
Holding on Salute Mike Charlie.
Short final.
Lima clear touch and go. 0209 knots.
Let's just go. Golf Lima.
Okay, so you don't need to fly
Golf Mike Charlie, hold Zulu. Behind the landing, PA28, cross 06 behind, all the way.
Holding Salute to cross behind the land.
There's one R44 rotors running at hotel when you get there.
Copy that, Mike Charlie.
Golf Lima's going around.
Roger.
EGLL, what is that, EGLL? EGLT is Denham. EGLH is Heathrow, where is
Wycombe
EGLL?
Helicopter Golf Juliet Tango Sierra Alpha at hotel requesting taxi to November.
Golf Juliet Tango Sierra Alpha, Wycombe Tower, stand by. Golf Mike Charlie, the other one's ready for the lift. Do you want to wait for him or do you want to land first?
I can't wait.
Sorry, say again?
I can't wait.
Roger, hold a beam in the tower.
Copy, Mike Charlie, hold.
Golf Juliet Tango Sierra Alpha, there's an R44 holding just to beam the tower for you to go back to hotel. Lift and air taxi west of that traffic to Romeo. The wind is northerly 9 knots.
Lift and taxi west of the 44 Golf Sierra Alpha.
Golf Lima, do you wish to do a right hand orbit at the start of the downwind leg for spacing?
We'll just slow ourselves down a little bit, that's all. Golf Lima.
Sorry, that was two together, Lima. Just confirm you're slowing down rather than orbiting.
Paper, Golf Lima.
Roger! Golf Sierra Alpha, continue cross runway 06, air taxi all the way.
Cross 06, taxi all the way, Golf Sierra Alpha.
Mike Charlie, back to hotel.
Thanks, Mike Charlie.
Golf Lima's down with touch and go.
Okay, so the first question. Are you guys happy?
Yeah.
Happy with everything?
Yeah.
Okay. As I said, if you have any questions at all, just give me a call.
Thank you, John.
Serious questions. Enjoy her. It brings loads of light and happiness.
Thank you.
Fly safely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
It's lovely to meet you guys.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Yeah. Thank you for your help.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.